Donald John Trump, a name that would one day resonate across the globe, was born in the bustling borough of Queens, New York City. It was a time of post-war optimism where the American dream felt within reach for those who dared to strive for it. He was the fourth of 5 children nestled within a close-knit family that valued hard work and ambition. His parents, Fred and Mary Ann Trump, were a formidable pair who instilled in their children a drive to succeed. His father, Fred, was a tough and pragmatic real estate developer, a man who knew the value of a dollar and wasn't afraid to get his hands dirty. He built affordable apartments in the burgeoning neighborhoods of Queens and Brooklyn, providing homes for countless families and shaping the city's landscape. Fred Trump was a firm believer in the power of hard work, instilling in young Donald a relentless work ethic that would define his career. From a young age, Donald eagerly followed his father to bustling construction sites, observing the intricate dance of building and development. He absorbed the nuances of the business from the ground up, learning about foundations, blueprints, and the art of negotiation. His mother, Mary Ann, an elegant and charismatic immigrant from Scotland, brought a different kind of strength to the family dynamic. She brought warmth, a touch of sophistication, and a flair for the dramatic to the Trump household, complementing Fred's pragmatic approach. The Trump household was known for being fiercely competitive, a training ground where each child was encouraged to strive for excellence. This environment pushed the children to be winners, to never settle for second best, and to always aim for the top. Even as a young boy, Donald was remarkably assertive and driven, displaying a confidence that set him apart. He was determined not just to inherit his father's success and established empire, but to surpass it, to build something even grander and more impactful. Growing up in the affluent neighborhood of Jamaica Estates, he had the opportunity to observe firsthand how vision and shrewd negotiation skills could transform seemingly empty lots into thriving communities, brick by brick. These early lessons were about more than just the nuts and bolts of construction. They were about cultivating unwavering confidence, embracing boldness in the face of challenges, and developing the tenacity to never back down from a deal, no matter how difficult the circumstances. Even as a young boy, Donald often looked across the East River towards the glittering skyline of Manhattan, dreaming of one day making his own indelible mark on the world's most famous and competitive urban landscape. The ambition that was nurtured within the walls of his childhood home, combined with the invaluable lessons learned at his father's side, fueled his burning desire to transform the Trump name into a globally recognized brand. He didn't just want to passively join the established family business and maintain the status quo. He wanted to completely redefine it, to elevate it to unprecedented heights, and to leave an enduring legacy. The boy from Queens was already thinking on a scale far grander, more audacious, and more transformative than almost anyone around him could possibly imagine. As a teenager, Donald possessed a restless energy and a rebellious spirit that often tested the limits. He was always pushing boundaries, eager to explore the world on his own terms. Concerned about channeling this energy constructively, his parents made a pivotal decision: to send him to the New York Military Academy at the age of 13. They hoped the structured environment would provide the discipline and direction he needed. The strict, disciplined environment of the academy proved to be a significant turning point in his young life. It was a stark contrast to the freedoms he previously enjoyed. Instead of stifling his spirit, the academy channeled his drive into leadership roles and fostered a sense of teamwork. He began to understand the value of collaboration and the power of collective effort. He excelled in sports, demonstrating his competitive nature and athletic abilities. His dedication and performance led him to rise through the ranks to become captain of the cadets, a position of considerable responsibility. In this role, he honed his leadership skills, learning to command respect, motivate his peers, and work effectively toward common goals. He discovered the importance of clear communication and strategic thinking. The Academy's emphasis on discipline and structure instilled in him the focus and determination he would need to navigate future challenges and achieve his ambitious goals. After graduating from the New York Military Academy in 1964, Donald embarked on his college education, initially attending Fordham University in the Bronx. However, his ambition and vision extended beyond the scope of Fordham, and he soon set his sights on a more specialized and prestigious institution. Recognizing the need for a strong foundation in business and finance, he made the strategic decision to transfer to the Wharton School of Finance at the University of Pennsylvania. Wharton, renowned for its rigorous curriculum and esteemed faculty, was widely regarded as one of the nation's top business schools, a place where future leaders were forged. At Wharton, he fully immersed himself in the study of real estate, finance, and management, absorbing the latest theories and practical applications of these critical fields. He excelled in his studies, gaining not only valuable knowledge and skills but also a significant boost in confidence, preparing him for the challenges ahead. The formal education he received at Wharton served to solidify and formalize the practical business lessons he had absorbed from his father's real estate ventures. A Wharton degree provided him with the necessary credentials and network to confidently compete with the biggest and most established players in the highly competitive real estate industry. His ultimate goal was clear and unwavering: to conquer the dynamic and lucrative world of Manhattan real estate, a market known for its high stakes and intense competition. Upon graduating from Wharton, he was fully prepared and eager to take on the challenges of the world's most competitive and demanding market. Armed with the knowledge and skills he had acquired, the foundation for his future real estate empire, built on discipline, education, and ambition, was now firmly set, paving the way for unprecedented success. Fresh out of Wharton, armed with a business degree and an ambition that burned bright, Donald joined his father's company. It was a move that would set the stage for his future, a foundation upon which he would build his own empire. He began by managing properties in the outer boroughs, specifically Queens and Brooklyn. This was hands-on experience, learning the nuts and bolts of real estate, dealing with tenants, and understanding the intricacies of property management. But Donald's vision extended far beyond the familiar landscape of Queens and Brooklyn. He set his sights on the glittering skyline of Manhattan, a place where dreams were made and fortunes were won. While others shied away from the challenges, he saw opportunity in the city's struggling neighborhoods. He possessed a keen eye for potential, a knack for spotting value where others saw only decay. His first major project, a true test of his ambition and skill, was the acquisition and redevelopment of the rundown Commodore Hotel, a faded giant located near the iconic Grand Central Terminal. While others saw only risk and insurmountable obstacles in the Commodore's dilapidated state, Donald saw potential for transformation, a diamond in the rough waiting to be polished. He envisioned a modern, luxurious hotel that would revitalize the area. He fearlessly navigated complex negotiations with the city's bureaucracy and skeptical banks, a testament to his persuasive abilities and unwavering determination. He skillfully secured a crucial and much-needed tax abatement, a critical component of the deal, and forged a powerful partnership with the Hyatt hotel chain. In 1980, after years of planning and construction, the Commodore triumphantly reopened as the Grand Hyatt New York. It stood tall and proud, a gleaming symbol of the city's renewal, a beacon of hope in a neighborhood that desperately needed it. The project's resounding success firmly established Donald as a major player, a force to be reckoned with in the high-stakes world of Manhattan real estate. He proved beyond any doubt that he could deliver on even the most audacious and bold promises. He had the unique ability to turn ambitious vision into tangible reality, transforming dreams into concrete and steel. The Grand Hyatt's remarkable triumph provided him with the momentum, the confidence, and the capital for even bigger, more ambitious deals. He was no longer just Fred Trump's son, living in the shadow of his father's success. He was now a developer in his own right, with a rapidly growing reputation for thinking big, for taking risks, and for achieving the seemingly impossible. He had staked his claim, planted his flag, in the heart of Manhattan, and, with unwavering determination and boundless ambition, he was ready to build an empire that would reshape the city's landscape. The city's iconic skyline, a symbol of American ambition and innovation, would never be quite the same after Donald Trump left his mark. This was just the beginning, the first chapter in a long and eventful story. Donald Trump was just getting started, and the world was about to take notice. With the Grand Hyatt's success, Donald Trump set out to build his signature project, Trump Tower. He acquired a prime Fifth Avenue site, envisioning a skyscraper that would define luxury and success. Trump Tower's bold design and opulent interiors made it an instant landmark. Donald oversaw every detail, ensuring the building reflected his ambition and brand. When it opened in 1983, Trump Tower became a sensation, attracting celebrities, wealthy residents, and tourists. The building embodied the 1980s spirit of aspiration and achievement. Trump Tower wasn't just a structure, it was a statement. The Trump name became synonymous with luxury and power. The tower became his headquarters and personal residence, cementing his status as a celebrity businessman. He He had created a brand that represented success on a grand scale. By the early 2000s, Donald Trump was a household name, but The Apprentice took his fame to new heights. Premiering in 2004, the reality show featured contestants competing for a top job in his company. Trump's decisive boardroom persona and the catchphrase "You're fired" became cultural phenomena. The show reshaped his public image, presenting him as a tough, savvy business mentor. For 14 seasons, he was a fixture in American living rooms, symbolizing entrepreneurial success. The Apprentice made the Trump brand more accessible and powerful than ever. His television fame connected him with millions, setting the stage for his next move. The platform he built on TV would prove crucial for his political ambitions. On June 16, 2015, Donald Trump descended the golden escalator at Trump Tower to announce his presidential run. He positioned himself as an outsider, promising to make America great again. His campaign broke the mold. Large rallies, direct social media, and a focus on issues like border security and trade. Trump's bold style and outsider message resonated with voters frustrated by the political establishment. Despite a crowded Republican field, he quickly rose to the top, defying expectations. He won the nomination and faced Hillary Clinton in a historic, contentious election. Most experts predicted his defeat, but on November 8, 2016, he achieved a stunning victory. He won key battleground states and became the 45th President of the United States. The boy from Queens had completed an improbable journey to the nation's highest office. It was a political earthquake that changed American history. As president, Donald Trump moved quickly to enact his agenda. He signed the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, spurring economic growth and record-low unemployment. He slashed regulations and appointed 3 conservative Supreme Court justices, reshaping the judiciary. Trump's America First foreign policy led to new trade deals and a tough stance on China. He withdrew from major international agreements, prioritizing American interests. Throughout his term, he communicated directly with supporters via rallies and social media. His presidency was marked by bold decisions, constant debate, and significant policy shifts. Trump's leadership style left a lasting mark on the nation and its politics. He brought his brand of boldness from Trump Tower to the White House. Donald Trump remains one of the most polarizing figures in modern history. Supporters see him as a champion of the common person, a strong leader who challenged the status quo. They admire his business success, direct style, and America First agenda. His critics view him as divisive and controversial, objecting to his rhetoric and policies. His presidency sparked protests, fierce opposition, and constant media scrutiny. Trump's approach to immigration, trade, and international relations generated intense debate. The nation became deeply divided, with few neutral opinions about his legacy. He commands both fierce loyalty and passionate opposition. Trump's impact on American society and politics is undeniable. He fundamentally changed the national conversation. Donald Trump's journey from Queens to the White House is a story of ambition and transformation. He built iconic skyscrapers, turned his name into a global brand, and conquered television. His presidency reshaped the Republican Party and challenged political norms. Trump's America First philosophy and judicial appointments will influence the nation for years. He mobilized a powerful movement and sparked national debates on trade, immigration, and America's role in the world. His outsider victory proved that anyone could break through the political establishment. Trump's legacy is one of enduring influence. He inspires loyalty and opposition in equal measure. Whether as a builder, TV star, or president, he has always commanded the stage. The story of Donald Trump is a powerful chapter in American history. His impact will be studied and debated for generations.